Hi there and welcome. Today I'd like to spend just a moment working with you through the LearnUpon system. So this is our learning management system. Floor Coverings International has long time been on a system called Floor U, and we've recently moved everything over to LearnUpon. So it's a very simple system to work with. Let me just take a minute or two to show you how this works. So to get into the system, the login is very simple. Go to fci.learnupon.com. Now, the nice thing about this is you can access this system from your phone. You can access it from your tablet. Just open up a browser in Chrome. It does work best in Chrome. Open up a browser in Chrome, and on your phone or your tablet, on your laptop, it does not make any difference. Open up the browser, and then simply go to fci.learnupon.com. Now, I am going to show you what it looks like for a brand new learner to log into the system. So I'm not going to log in as myself. I'm going to log in as this brand new user. Dan is a design associate that has just started. And you'll notice that on the very first login, it says that you have to change your password. So let's do that quickly. All right, so with that, here's our first pass at the learning management system. So Dan logs in for the very first time, and you can see learning in progress. There's nothing yet. Once a course has begun, it will pop up into here. You'll notice there are classes that have or courses that have already been pre-assigned to Dan. So for example, let's start with the basic construction and subfloors. If I click on this picture, you'll notice that it pops up the course, and there's some statistics about the course that are interesting. Here's what we know about it. We can see the start button here, and that would open it up. You can also look over at the content and just see all the different modules that you're going to end up walking through. So you've got basic construction and subfloors, a quiz, and then some other information here. There's also reviews. When you get finished with a course, you can leave the course a review if you like. You don't have to, but off you go. So we've got a couple of 5-star reviews there already. Let's go back to the home page, and I'll point out one additional note. When you're looking at these courses, you'll see here that there's an estimated time for basic construction and subfloors of 55 minutes. So it may take a little longer if you have to stop and take notes and that sort of thing, but you'll see that each one of these courses has an estimated amount of time that's there. Now, these are courses. There's also something called learning paths, and a learning path is simply a collection of courses. So there's a Salesforce learning path that has been assigned to Dan that's made up of 4 courses. And essentially, when you open up the learning path, it works very similarly. When this opens up, I'm going to click over here to courses. And under courses, you'll notice that these are the 4 courses. In order to complete the path, you complete all the courses. And so if I were Dan, I would simply click on the launch button and get the party started. Let's go back to the home page again. I want to see everything that has been assigned to Dan. So I can either view all here or click on my learning here. It's going to take me to the exact same page regardless. And you'll notice that there's all the different courses. And if I clicked on learning paths, you'll see the learning paths that's there. The other neat thing about LearnUpon is that you also have access to the catalog. So under the catalog, you'll notice that there's a lot of different learning that's out there. So even though not all of these courses, and there's multiple pages, not all of these courses are assigned in the beginning. Let's just say, for example, that Dan wanted to understand a little bit more about job site marketing, what that looks like. Well, every one of these courses is set up to be able to self-enroll. So Dan could simply come down here and enroll himself into this course and take advantage of this 10-minute course on what it looks like to do job site marketing. All of this material is out there. It's waiting. It's ready and waiting for you. One note, there's some things that are marked as basic, some things that are marked as intermediate, there's things that are marked as advanced. And I would encourage you, if there's an intermediate or an advanced, then you may want to wait until you're ready for that content before you go into it. One final note, as a brand new user, you can go into your user settings, and if I click on the profile here, this will allow you to go in and you can change your profile picture and actually put a picture here. You can change your language. update your password, receive notifications, or set your time zone. So if you're in a different time zone, by default, all of these get created with the Eastern time zone, but you're welcome to change your time zone here. So very, very straightforward system. It is fairly intuitive, a lot more so than what our old system was. I am certainly looking forward to you getting started with your training, so I won't hold you up any further. But if you ever need anything, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help, and am looking forward to you, knocking this thing out of the park and getting your training underway. Thank you for your attention, and best wishes to you.